the labyrinth of human interaction. Words can be both a weapon and a shield. They can comfort, deceive, or manipulate. Among these exchanges there lies a web of subtle deceptions, the so-called white lies that can ensnare us if we are not vigilant. As practitioners of Stoicism, we are tasked with navigating this intricate dance with discernment and wisdom. This journey is not about exposing the faults of others, nor about casting blame, but about fortifying ourselves against the illusions that can shake our inner peace. We are not here to judge, but to awaken a deeper understanding within ourselves, to cultivate the strength that lies dormant within each of us. We shall venture into the shadows where these lies reside, illuminating them with the light of reason and the sharp blade of truth. By doing so, we not only protect ourselves from the falsehoods of others, but also from the deceptions we often whisper to ourselves. This is not an indictment of women, nor a condemnation of human nature, but an exploration of the subtle ways we can be led astray and the Stoic response to such challenges. Join me as we delve into these 10 deceptions, not with scorn or cynicism, but with the clarity of the Stoic mind and the resilience of the Stoic heart. For it is through understanding and overcoming these lies that we cultivate the fortitude necessary to walk the path of true inner freedom. 1. I am fine. This is the lie of omission, a facade of serenity that hides turmoil within. A Stoic knows that to take words at face value is to invite deception into the fortress of the mind. Marcus Aurelius reminded us to penetrate into the interior of things and behold their very essence. When confronted with this lie, we must not be swayed by the surface calm, but seek to understand the deeper undercurrents, to perceive the reality beneath the mask. 2. I just want you to be happy. This statement, seemingly selfless, can be a reflection of self-interest, a way to maintain control over our emotions. Epictetus teaches us to desire nothing outside of our control. We must understand that true happiness, or eudaimonia, as the Stoics call it, comes not from external validation, but from the inner mastery of our desires and aversions. Let us not be ensnared by the lure of others' expectations of our happiness. 3. I'm not ready for a relationship right now. This phrase often masks a deeper truth. It speaks to the Stoic principle of understanding what is within our power and what is not. Seneca once wrote, "He who is brave is free." We must recognize that freedom lies in understanding and accepting the reality of others' intentions, unclouded by wishful thinking or emotional entanglement. We must be brave enough to face the truth, rather than be imprisoned by the lies of convenience. 4. I didn't mean to hurt you. A proclamation of innocence that seeks to absolve responsibility. But as Stoics, we know that intention does not negate impact. The Stoic philosopher Musonius Rufus spoke of the importance of not only actions but their effects. We must guard our inner peace and not let the excuses of others disturb our equilibrium. We are responsible for our reactions, not their actions, and therein lies our true power. 5. It's not about you, it's about me. This is a deflection, a way to obscure the true nature of their actions. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, taught us to live in harmony with nature, which includes understanding the nature of human behavior. We must see this for what it is, a veil to hide the reality of the situation. In doing so, we liberate ourselves from the chains of misunderstanding and the torment of false self-blame. 6. I need space to figure things out. Space and time, concepts that can either clarify or confuse. As Stoics, we must give others the freedom they seek, but not at the expense of our own peace. We are reminded by Epictetus that it is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them. We must not judge ourselves unworthy or in need of validation through the actions or inactions of others. We remain steadfast, anchored in our own self-worth. 7. I'm just not sure what I want. Uncertainty is the realm of the untrained mind. A Stoic recognizes that clarity comes from within, not from the shifting desires of others. Seneca advises if you live in harmony with nature, you will never be poor if you live according to what others think. You will never be rich. We must not allow another's indecision to sow seeds of doubt within us. We hold the power to chart our own course, unswayed by the wavering tides of external indecision. 8. I love you, but. This is the most pernicious of lies, the one that dangles hope while withholding commitment. Love, in its truest form, is an action, not merely a word. Epictetus reminds us that we are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. We must see this phrase for what it is, an attempt to ease their conscience while keeping us in emotional limbo. We must not allow ourselves to be puppets to others' whims, but masters of our own destiny. 9. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Flattery can be the most seductive of lies, a balm to the ego that blinds us to reality. The Stoic sage does not crave validation from others, for we are reminded by Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. We must not be swayed by words that serve to keep us tethered to false hope. Our worth is not defined by another's praise, but by our own virtue and integrity. 10. We can still be friends. The parting words that seek to soften the blow of rejection. A Stoic knows that true friendship is based on mutual respect and virtue, not on a lingering attachment to what was. As Seneca said, associate with those who will make a better man of you. If the friendship offered does not align with the principles of virtue and inner strength, then it is a friendship we must release, for it is not friendship at all, but a shadow of what once was. In recognizing these lies, we do not condemn those who speak them, for they too are struggling with their own fears and desires. We do not seek to control others, but to master ourselves. We find our strength not in the words of others, but in the unwavering resolve of our own character.